Disclaimer, around number 6 or so, you may be able to tell I get very nasally. I recorded this on 2 separate days, and I got sick. I am currently sick, you can probably hear it. So when you hear the intro in the first couple of spots, it's gonna sound fine, because I'm not sick. And then it's gonna transition to me being sick, and you're like, oh god, what the hell is that? And I apologize. Enjoy anyways. I hope you enjoy. Just watch, please. Thank you.
Super Mario Sunshine is without a doubt one of the most nostalgic games from my childhood, and it still holds up well to this day, being one of my favorite video games of all time. While the controls from 64 to Sunshine were a huge jump, I never got said jump because I never played 64, but that's just me. Anyways, the levels, or episodes as they're called, in Super Mario Sunshine. There are a total of 7 areas on Isle Delfino with 8 levels, offering up a ton of potential. While not every level hits home, there are plenty that are still enjoyable to this day. I'm gonna rank 20 of them, one half my favorites, the other half I consider the worst. First of all, no Shadow Mario levels. Other than the one that takes place in Pianta Village where he has Lava Group Trail behind him, they're all the same, and I'm not going to talk about them. The other thing is that I need to have at least one level from each area on the list. Simple enough, right? Good. Double top 10, onward! Number 10, worst. Red Coins of the Lake, Episode 8, Bianco Hills. If I wasn't limited to mentioning the one level per area, number 10 would probably go to Episode 4 of Serena Beach, The Secret of Casino Delfino. Because while the actual secret level of this episode is fun, getting to it is like getting punched in the dick 50 times, but Red Coins of the Lake from Bianco Hills is number 10. While I don't really hate this level, it's really hard to dislike any of the levels of Bianco Hills because they're so damn easy. It's the one that irritates me the most. 8 red coins are located at different parts of the lake, but most of them are in the air on top of tight ropes. It's easy to fall and annoying to get back to the top. When you dig to the bottom of the barrel, this is the one at the top of the bottom, if that makes any sense. Meaning this is the level that Fuck it, move on. Number 10, best. Red Coins of Windmill Village, Episode 4, Bianco Hills. It's a good thing that we're getting Bianco Hills out of the way right now. The other side of this area is Windmill Village. Episode 4 holds the first red coin mission of the game here, and while it's more or less on a straightforward path, if you do everything correctly, I can't help but like this level. The cheery music in the background is just the start of the red coin missions in the game. If only the rest were so forgiving. Number 9, worst. Red Coin Fluff Festival, Episode 8, Pianta Village. This is going to be a recurring theme. The 8th episode in each area, in my mind, is supposed to be a thank you from the residents at said location. So why do they make shit more difficult than the actual villains of the game? After ridding Shadow Mario of each place, the 8th level doesn't welcome you with open arms. On almost all occasions, it kicks you down to the Earth's core and just laughs. While the Lake Red coins from the hills of Bianco aren't that bad, they're plenty worse. Such as the Fluff Festival Red Coins of Pianta Village. For the most part, the red coins aren't really that hard to get, but unlike other red coin missions where the coins are condensed to a certain location in the level, these things are fucking everywhere. Once you get the 8th red coin at the top of the giant tree in the center of the stage, the shine appears on a cloud away from everything. The only way to get it is to ride a specific fluff piece, which I've found to be a bitch to get on, and if you fall into the abyss, you have to start all over. This isn't even remotely the worst of the 8s, though. Number 9, best. Pianta's in Need, Episode 6, Pianta Village. Picking my favorite from Pianta Village wasn't that easy. However, Pianta's in Need is probably my favorite. It's either that or the first level with the 3 mini chain chomps, but I'm gonna go with this one. Tasked with having to free and clean 10 Piantas of goop. Pretty simple, but there's a little bit of a rush as time starts to tick down. And while 3 minutes seems generous at first, the Piantas all over the place, and all of a sudden, 3 minutes seems like it's not enough. Still fun. Number 8, worst, Runaway Windmill. This is a great example of shit game design. The Runaway Windmill doesn't seem that bad. Get to the top of the stand, the Ferris wheel is on, get rid of the electric Koopa, you're done. However, it's not quite that easy. You have to climb up the back of the Ferris wheel stand and oh my god, the camera fucking sucks! Can't see if you put the camera on the side of the windmill, and electric Koopas are fucking everywhere! Makes me yearn for the days of the Red Coin Fluff Festival. It's still satisfying when you get to kill the electric Koopa at the end though. Number 8, best. El Piantissimo Surf Swim. Episode 2, Noki Bay. Well, here's this. The only one I felt had any challenge, El Piantissimo. I say El Piantissimo because it sounds better than saying whatever the fuck you're supposed to say in the beginning. The races with him, while not super difficult, pose the question of, who exactly is this guy? While the question is never answered, this is my favorite of the 3. Having to race him through the water, yes, you can jump on the platforms, or just make it all an all-out swim race. You do you. I had a lot of fun with this one, though. Number 7. Worst, Ely's Mouth Dentist, Episode 4, Noki Bay. Well, I'm sure most people thought this would be higher. My last few encounters with this thing haven't been that bad, but still, fuck this level. Not only is your air supply limited, you have to worry about getting sucked into Ely's mouth. Oh boy, is that just fun. The controls are a bit annoying, and cleaning a weird eel's teeth isn't exactly on my bucket list, but I can't get over the locale. Not only are you at the bottom of the ocean, you're surrounded by an ancient Noki city, and I always get mesmerized by it. Thank God you get to go back for a red coin mission that can both be the easiest and most difficult in the game. Number 7, best, red coins in the hotel. Remember when I asked if they could make an episode 8 without pissing you off? Other than Noki Bay, really, they never did. However, Serena Beach is both fun and challenging. Given 5 minutes, you must locate all 8 red coins, but I always enjoyed going back through and exploring the hotel again. It makes your blood flow, but in a good way, and that's what makes me love it so much. Number 6, worst, Goopy Inferno. If they didn't restrict themselves to Shadow Mario on every 7th episode, Goopy Inferno would have been an excellent second to last episode. Unfortunately, the most imposing level in the game that doesn't involve a specific enemy is not only a huge spike in difficulty, but kind of where Pianta Village hit a huge snag. While the first level was enjoyable and the second level was a race with, who are you again? Episode 3 drops you in with no flood, with lava goop everywhere, and you have to get to the only safe haven in the middle of the map without touching the lava goop. Go about how you will, this level can be fun trying to figure out, but there are so many ways of going about it that make it so easy. It's both a difficulty spike, but it's also very disappointing. Number 6, best, Mecha Bowser Appears, Episode 1, Peanut Park. One of the best first episodes in the game, Mecha Bowser poses an obvious threat to you. You have to shoot him with a shitload of rockets, all the while being chased by bullet bills that he shoots out. After you finally beat him, it's revealed that Bowser Jr., who is making his debut in the series, stole Peach because he believes she is his mother. Yeah, try again next time, kid. Number 5, worst, Shell's Secret, Episode 6, Noki Bay. While I'm gonna say the rest of the ones on the list were not exactly the easiest to place, the top 5 were the easiest to find for me to hate. Took this long for a secret level to pop up, and my god, this is by and far the worst and hardest one. While the Yoshi Go Round is annoying as shit, that doesn't come close to the level of hate I give this area. Not only is it the most annoying secret mission to get to, why does it have to be at the top of the goddamn map? It's also really fucking annoying to beat. It feels like it has 5 or more different parts to it instead of the usual 2, 3, or even 4, and all of them make you want to die. It's always really satisfying when you beat it, but I can't forget the scars. Number 5, best, Boss of the Tricky Ruins, Episode 2, Noki Bay. I loved exploring and discovering the ruins on the cliffside of Noki Bay, while the boss at the end is Gooper Blooper. Gee, again, yay. Exploring everything is just so much fun. That's all there is to it. Exploration. Also, it gives more background to the area. Not a lot that the other places have, to be fair. Number 4, worst, Yoshi's Fruit Adventure, Episode 8, Rico Harbor. Anyone else ready for me to actually considering hating this game? Me neither. Yoshi's fucking Fruit Adventure. Oh boy! First of all, Yoshi only accepts one fruit in this level, durians. You know, the only fruit in the game you can't pick up. The same fruit that the lady needs that's on the other side of the plaza. Yeah, that. The only way to get fruit in this level is from the fruit dispenser, and you have to ground pound the switch to get them out. Not only does it drop fruit in a random order, you have to go back and forth between the two switches, and sometimes they don't work! Once you finally get the durian, kick it over to Yoshi and he'll come out to play. This is where the real fun starts. You have to shoot the fish that jump up with Yoshi's purple juice. This will cause the platform the fish becomes to go where it needs to go. If you fall, not only do you lose Yoshi, you have to swim all the way back to the harbor, find the easiest route up, and start all over again! End me! Number 4, best. Caged Shine Sprite, Episode 3, Rico Harbor. Thank God for this one. While I'm gonna say Rico Harbor is among my 3 least favorites, this level does kind of save it. While not the most difficult, the Caged Shine Sprite always felt like a Mission Impossible level. Climbing on the metal cross-beam platform, shooting the bloopers off, and bouncing into the Shine Sprite. So quick and so satisfying. That's what she said. Number 3, worst. Roller Coaster Balloons, Episode 8, Peanut Park. Who knew balloons could make me so mad? You get on the roller coaster like in Episode 1, but this time you only have 3 passes to shoot all 20 balloons. There's no such thing as leading your shot, but also it's more or less based on luck. I really hate this level because it should feel good. You're shooting Bowser Jr., but instead, when you lose, because you will lose, you have to face still looking at all the balloons looking at you. Fuck this! Number 3, best. Mysterious Hotel Delfino. Who wants to go on a little investigation? While not the most innovative or difficult, Mysterious Hotel Delfino is so much fun. Exploring almost all of the hotel, including the air ducts, this level is so freaking fun. I love replaying it every time I get to Serena Beach. Serena Beach also has 2 more levels to come in the rest of the list. Number 2, worst. Watermelon Festival, Episode 8, Gelato Beach. At least Yoshi's Fruit Adventure, the payoff is riding Yoshi. At least in the balloons, you're constantly moving. Watermelon Festival? Die in a fire! You have to bring the biggest watermelon to the bar by the coral reef, and I mean the biggest. The one all the way at the top of the hill. If it touches anything the wrong way, it'll explode. And to make matters worse, there are only red cataquacks in this level. And if you so much as have the watermelon nudge one, it'll explode, and the amount of rage you will feel building inside of you is so insane, it's indescribable. The only thing that saves it from being number 1 is how satisfying it is to see the huge fucking watermelon get grinded into nothing. But before we get to the worst, we still have one more best before we get to the true worst and the true best. Number 2, best. Wiggler Ahoy! Full Steam Ahead! Episode 3, Gelato Beach. The nostalgia. This is my favorite level as a kid. I don't know why I loved it as much as I did. Maybe it was the fact that there was a huge worm running around on the beach. Maybe it was the way you beat him. Or maybe it was... No, it was definitely the running up the hill. It was a pretty easy boss fight, but I absolutely adore it. Now the worst comes. Number 1, worst. King Boo Down Below, Episode 5, Serena Beach. The one thing that will send me over the edge in a video game is not difficulty. It's terrible game design. While levels like the Shell's Secret and Neely's Mouth Dentist suck, they aren't terribly designed in my opinion. They're difficult. You want to talk about shit level design? King Boo Down Below. To start, it's all based on RNG. As much as I love Mario Party, this is unfucking acceptable. King Boo can spawn so much shit to ruin your day, but the thing you need is fruit. Once he finally does it, find the pepper and throw it at him. Then throw any fruit to him and he'll take damage. Did I mention how hard it is to aim? Not only is it RNG, you have 100% no control over the camera. None! It's stuck to the wall and only follows Mario according to where he is in the room. The camera stays put at all times. Plus, the floor has 3 different parts on it, all of which are rotating, and the only way to make them stop is to ground pound on the purple space. This only lasts with the phase of King Boo's lottery machine until they start spinning again, and oh, I've literally thrown the pepper at him and it does nothing! Fuck this level. People want to bitch about the Sandbird? That level's a breeze for me nowadays. No thanks to King Boo. Fuck this level. Number 1, best. Manta Storm, Episode 1, Serena Beach. Hey, I said Mecha Bowser was one of the best first episodes. this is the best first episode. While I hated it as a child, I'd argue today that it's not only my favorite, but the absolute best boss fight in the game. While every other area is like, welcome to our location, this is the problem, please fix it. It's usually super easy. This one was something else. The hardest boss fight, but well designed, which is important. The more you spray the giant manta, the more appear, and the smaller they are. Once you've separated all of them into their smallest form, they turn purple and start coming directly for you. You will get bounced around like a ragdoll the whole fucking time, and it's so awesome in my opinion. It's the hardest level in the game, but it's also well designed and it's fun. Even though it holds my least favorite level, Serena Beach holds two of my favorites, including my overall favorite. My name is KT Long 25. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy.